Gentlemen, you've been told your entire life that vegetables are the key to good health. But if your energy feels like it's fading, your prostate is causing issues, or your spark in the bedroom is dimming, you might be surprised to learn that some healthy vegetables could be working against you. I'm Dr. Katherine Rotker, a urologist and men's health specialist with over 20 years of experience helping men in their 60s, 70s, and 80s regain their vitality. Today, I'm here to cut through the confusion. Mainstream advice has pushed vegetables as a cure-all without warning you about 3 specific ones that can flood your body with estrogen, stiffen your arteries, and inflame your prostate. Stick with me, and I'll reveal these testosterone-damaging vegetables, backed by science, and share how to adjust your cooking to neutralize their risks. You could see better blood flow, a healthier prostate, and renewed confidence in just days. Let me know what you think. Type yes if this is helpful or no if you disagree, and share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Let's start with white potatoes, a comfort food staple in many meals, whether mashed, fried as French fries, or baked. They seem harmless, but for men over 60, they could be silently undermining your testosterone levels. Consider Paul, a 62-year-old retired engineer who came to me with fatigue, fluctuating blood pressure, and urinary flow issues, common complaints for men his age. His diet was heavy on comfort foods, including daily mashed potatoes and frequent fast food French fries. He thought these symptoms were just part of aging and didn't question his potato-heavy diet. But after examining his eating habits, we found a connection. His daily potato consumption was spiking his blood sugar, causing glycemic overload. This excess sugar inflamed his body, worsened his fatigue, and strained his prostate and vascular system. The problem lies in potatoes' high starch content, which the body quickly converts to sugar. When cooked by frying, baking, or mashing, their glycemic index soars, causing rapid blood sugar and insulin spikes. For men, this isn't just a minor issue. Chronic high insulin levels, known as hyperinsulinemia, disrupt hormonal balance by suppressing gonadotropin-releasing hormone GnRH, which is critical for testosterone production. This leads to lower testosterone, resulting in low energy, muscle loss, and declining sexual health. High glycemic foods like potatoes also increase oxidative stress, producing free radicals that form advanced glycation end products AGEs. These stiffen arteries, reduce circulation, and limit oxygen and nutrient delivery to muscles, including the genitals, making it harder to stay energized and maintain vascular and prostate health. When Paul eliminated white potatoes and switched to lower glycemic root vegetables like turnips and carrots, the results were remarkable. Within months, his fasting insulin levels normalized, his C-reactive protein CRP, a marker of inflammation, dropped by 25%, and his frequent nighttime urination nocturia improved, allowing him to sleep through the night. Most impressively, his morning testosterone levels rose by 18%. Cutting out potatoes revitalized his energy, strength, and well-being, and it could do the same for you. Not all potatoes are harmful if prepared correctly. Boiling potatoes and letting them cool forms resistant starch, which has a lower glycemic impact, stabilizing blood sugar and minimizing insulin spikes. The key is moderation. A small serving of boiled potatoes with protein and fiber can be a healthier choice. Next, let's talk about eggplant, a vegetable you've likely eaten in Mediterranean stews, Asian stir-fries, or plant-based burgers. It's often praised as a heart-healthy, fiber-rich food packed with antioxidants like niacin, which gives eggplant its purple color. But for men over 60, eating eggplant often can cause more harm than good. Take Frank, a 65-year-old, who thought he was making healthy choices by eating eggplant daily and homemade ratatouille for its fiber and antioxidants. Initially, it seemed like a smart move, But soon he noticed worsening leg cramps and a decline in nocturnal erections, a common issue as men age. He was confused why was his healthy diet causing problems. The culprit was solanine, a glycol colloid in eggplant seeds. While harmless for most in small amounts, solanine can cause low-grade inflammation in men over 60, especially in the gastrointestinal system, when consumed frequently. This inflammation raises inflammatory markers like IL-6 and TNF-alpha, which are linked to endothelial dysfunction, stiffening blood vessels, and compromising circulation. This can affect energy levels, vascular health, and even erections over time. Frank didn't eliminate eggplant entirely but reduced his intake to twice a week and removed the peel, where solanine is most concentrated. The results were transformative. His bowel discomfort dropped by 30%, his nocturnal erections improved, and his high-sensitivity C-reactive protein hsCRP, another inflammation marker, decreased, signaling less internal damage. Eggplant can hide in condiments, frozen entrees, and processed meals, sometimes labeled as aubergine, so check ingredient lists carefully to avoid overconsumption, especially if you're already dealing with aging and inflammation. Tomatoes are often celebrated as heart-healthy, packed with antioxidants like lycopene, which supports cardiovascular health. They're a kitchen staple in salads and sauces, but green tomatoes and those fried in oil can harm circulation and testosterone levels. Consider David, a 68-year-old who loved weekend green tomato fritters, thinking they were a healthy treat full of vitamins. After weeks of this habit, his angina worsened and his urinary flow slowed, symptoms he didn't connect to his diet. Green tomatoes contain tomatine, a naturally occurring alkaloid. In small amounts, it's not an issue, but in larger quantities, especially from unripe green tomatoes, it irritates the vascular endothelium, the inner lining of blood vessels, causing inflammation. This is a major risk for men over 60, as it contributes to arterial stiffness, worsening circulation and cardiovascular health. Tomatine also inflames prostate tissue, exacerbating conditions like benign prostatic hyperplasia (BPH), leading to urinary difficulties. Frying green tomatoes amplifies tomatine's effects, as oil intensifies inflammation and adds unhealthy fats, further harming heart and prostate health. Switching to some ripened, raw tomato slices preserves lycopene's anti-inflammatory benefits, which are heat-sensitive and destroyed by frying. After David made this change, his chest pain episodes decreased, and his urinary flow improved within weeks. Choosing raw, ripe tomatoes over fried green ones supports heart health, circulation, and prostate function. Now, let's focus on vegetables that support testosterone, circulation, and prostate health. Sweet potatoes are a superfood with vibrant orange color and natural sweetness, making them a powerful ally for hormonal balance. They're rich in beta-carotene, a provitamin antioxidant that reduces oxidative stress in Leydig cells, which produce testosterone in the testes. Less stress on these cells means more efficient testosterone production, helping maintain healthy levels. Sweet potatoes also contain resistant starch, especially when cooled after cooking, acting as a prebiotic fiber that feeds beneficial gut bacteria. This supports gut microbiota, reduces systemic inflammation, and promotes hormone balance. Overcooking sweet potatoes destroys these nutrients, so bake them at 350 F, 180 C for 45 minutes, cool them, and briefly reheat before eating to preserve beta-carotene and resistant starch. Lionel, a 63-year-old, struggled with bloating and fatigue despite a balanced diet that included microwaved sweet potato fries. Microwaving broke down the resistant starch, reducing its benefits. Switching to baking, cooling, and reheating his sweet potatoes reduced his bloating, boosted his energy, and increased his testosterone by 12% in weeks, also improving gut dysbiosis. which can cause inflammation and hormonal imbalances. Pair sweet potatoes with lean proteins and healthy fats for maximum benefits. Cauliflower, often overlooked, is a detoxification powerhouse for hormonal health. As a cruciferous vegetable, it contains sulforaphane, a potent antioxidant that supports testosterone by aiding detoxification. Harold, a 67-year-old, ate raw cauliflower nightly, thinking it was healthy, but saw no improvement in his low libido or elevated prostate-specific antigen PSA levels. Raw cauliflower doesn't fully release sulforaphane, but lightly steaming it for 3 minutes makes it bioavailable. After Harold adopted this method, his libido improved and his PSA levels dropped significantly. Sulforaphane stimulates phase to detoxification enzymes, eliminating estrogenic metabolites that disrupt testosterone production, and protects Leydig cells from oxidative stress, ensuring efficient testosterone production. Properly steamed cauliflower reduces inflammation, supports prostate health, and boosts testosterone.